Hi folks, and welcome to another episode of Subnautica. Not a lot happening in this one. This is kind of like a filler episode. Not a lot happens. Basically, I've gotten to the point in the game now where I need to knuckle down and I need to grind. I need to grind out a lot of stuff. I need a lot of material to make the prawn suit. I've got grinds, hours and hours of grinding ahead of me, and I'm probably not going to record that. I've got to build the Cyclops submarine in order to get down to deeper depths and new areas, which you guys have been mentioning here in the comments. I'm basically playing Subnautica still, but I'm grinding, so there's not a lot that happens other than the fact I'm building stuff. But what is going to happen in this episode is I did ask you guys for a name for the new or for the Seamoth Mark II, and I'll probably, when I get around to building the prawn suit, when I finally get all the materials I need, I'm going to ask you to maybe name that one, if you can name it. And also the Cyclops, when I build the Cyclops, I'm going to ask you for a name for that as well. But I was going down through your comments for the Seamoth. These are awesome. I mean, I wouldn't have come up with any of these. The Aquaholic is I like that. I like the Sea Dodgem. Because I'm constantly bumping into things. Well, that's not the game. That's me, unfortunately. So Repair Me would be a good one because that's what I spend a lot of time doing as well. Mainly because I'm the Sea Dodgem. So there's some really, really good names here. But the one I really, really like is the Eos 2 because the Aurora, the mothership, was the Roman goddess of the sunrise. And the Greek name for the same goddess is Eos. I think I like that. I like my history. I like my Roman history a lot, as you may have known if you've watched some other games on my channel or some other videos. So the SSC Eos 2 is I like that. I really do like that. So it also got a thumbs up, I believe, from someone else. Or there was another comment. I think there was another comment saying the EOS seemed to be a good name for it, but anyway, yeah. It was Buron. I like Mark's name, EOS too. So there you go, Mark. You get to name the Seamoth. So congratulations, and that's what we're gonna do now. Okay. So we gotta come. Oh, it's over here. So no color schemes were suggested. I'm just gonna leave it this color scheme, and I'll leave the name as well in green. So we have the SS EOS 2, which is done, and that should be. Is it this side or the other side? It's the other side. So there we go, we've got the SS, although that looks like a U rather than an O, but the SS EOS 2 is now my Seamoth, so I'm going to be calling it the EOS from now on. Oh, I need to repair. There we go. So yeah, there's not a lot else that happens in this episode. It's actually going to be a quick filler episode because it's just some stuff I was building, and basically I don't want to get into future episodes and have equipment and stuff that you haven't seen me build and ask where did that come from. So I built some equipment in this particular episode, but one thing I do want to warn you about is the next episode you're going to see after this one was recorded just literally an hour ago. I was out exploring and I found a new wreck, so that's going to be the next episode. But the thing is, when I was out exploring, because it was an hour ago, I still had the temp on my Seamoth, on the EOS. So basically, if you're wondering why it's out of order, that's why. I'm letting you know now. I logged in to actually do this first, and it's the last thing I did, so I ended up doing this at the end, and so yeah, not a lot happens in this video. I just build some equipment, I don't do any exploring, and it's kind of just a quick filler, and then the next episode should be a little bit more interesting. I found a wreck in an area I'd been in lots of times, and just never spotted it. It was in a very unusual position. So we did some exploring and found a new wreck. So that's the next episode while I'm still in the temp. But every episode after this one, or after the next one, will be the SS EOS 2. So once again, thank you, Mark, and I'll see you soon. So we found new plan for a reactor rod, which I wasn't expecting. So we need a uranite crystal, 3. I've got 1, okay. Lead, titanium, and glass, okay, alright. So I assume I need reactor rods in order to build a nuclear reactor. That's what I assume. But we can build. We can build the reinforced dive suit. We need 2 synthetic fibers, and for 2 synthetic fibers, where's synthetic fibers? We need benzene. We need 2 benzene, which means we need 3 blood oil, of which I have 2 in my inventory. So we can drink some water, dump those. Oh, we found 3 new batteries, okay. So we can dump some of those in power. No, not those. Okay, and we can pick up blood oil. So we want to make benzene. Storage. There we go. Okay, so we've got 2 benzene. So synthetic fibers, we need fiber mesh, which is creepvine samples. I've got silicone rubber, which I can make. I can make lubricant, but I need creepvine samples by 2, so I need 4 creepvine samples. Do I not have creepvine? Apparently I don't. I have 1 rotten creepvine sample. Okay, we need creepvine. Oh, apparently I just killed it. Alright. And just get in the moon pool. Maybe I should build another exit on this side of the... other side of the base. Okay, so we need fiber mesh, isn't it? Not silicone rubber. Is it this one? It is. Okay, so now we can build synthetic fibers by 2. Okay, so we now have 2 synthetic fibers, so now we can build a reinforced dive suit. Finally! Okay, we now have a reinforced dive suit with reinforced gloves. Okay, alright. And to be honest, this still suit is annoying me with constantly filling up my inventory with water. So, we'll unequip and we will equip the reinforced dive suit with the gloves and the rebreather. We're good. And why are all these things doing? What are these things doing in my signals drawer? So we will dump the still suit and the radiation gloves in here. Okay, and we can dump the creep vine seed clusters in here. Alright. So we are good. H2O through food. That's too much water, not enough food. So they give me 10 and 10, don't they? Oh, 22 food. Okay, and what's the best for just food? Is it lantern fruit? 5 and 3, which is useless. Okay. So I guess these things are the best marble melons, but they also give me quite a bit of water. 96. Okay, we are good. It's been a long time since I've been up here. No, I don't want the fabricator. I want the medkit. Up to 92. Alrighty. We have a reinforced dive suit, and we've got a lot of stuff we can dump, so let's get rid of it in the locker. Okay, so just the bare minimum, my tools and everything else. There's gold, copper, lead. Wonderful. So, is there anything else I need to build? Fins and a wiring kit. Silver ore. Okay, fins. Silicone rubber. I was carrying these things around for some reason. Fin upgrade. Okay, so I'm currently wearing Ultra Glide, and I want to make Swim Charge, so we need to make fins here. And now we can make Swim Charge fins, which help my equipment recharge as I'm swimming. I've just realized I'm kind of low on power. That should see my power go up. No, it's actually going down. My power is going down. Why? I'm not fabricating anything. Why is this flashing? And now my power is dropping even more. Yeah, my power is still dropping. Okay. Alrighty. I'm gonna have to do something about my power situation, I think. Did I ever finish building? No, I never finished building this. So I need titanium, which I have, and I need glass. Our titanium, which I have, I need crystal. There's some. But it's nighttime, so even if I build more solar collectors, they're not really going to help me. You know what? While I'm out here exploring, I'm going to switch to these swim charge fins. Equip. And I'm at power 77 at the moment, so I want to see if the swim charge fins do anything, because they're supposed to power up my equipment as I'm using it and swimming, but it's not actually doing anything at the moment. There's another crystal. Creature egg. So I'm at 78%, 79%. Ah, okay. Okay, so I guess that means I can pretty much use this thing indefinitely.
"30 seconds.
Oh, it's been a long time since I've had to come up for water, or for air. I've gotten so used to the Seamoth now, it's been a long time since I've had to go to the surface for air. There's more wreckage there I can pick up. So we want the builder. Okay. Do I have two more? I have plenty of quartz. Okay, so we can build a couple more solar panels. So I'm missing another quartz. We'll get one more quartz from somewhere, if I can find one. Finally! Oh! What are the odds we find a bunch of them on the way back to the pod as well? Okay, so we have one crystal, we have no titanium. That's fine. And we're at 100%, even though we were exploring forever trying to find that
Welcome
crystal.
aboard, Captain.
Even though we were exploring forever, we are at 100% power on our sea glider. So these swim charge fins seem to matter. They do seem to work. And my power is fluctuating. Okay, it's going up, it's going down. It's all good.